Hey guys, Jacob here. It is the 27th of September 2022. This is going to be this week's vendor reset. We're actually going to be starting in New York this time around because it is, the easiest, and there's only two vendors up here, and then we'll work our way all the way to the Dark Zones and to DC. Okay. Roy Benitez this week is selling pretty much your basic high-end gear. He is selling the new Brazos chest piece, or the new brand set that is. If you guys want to donate this to your expertise, I would recommend grabbing it if you want to max it out pretty quickly. So that way you don't have to farm for it, or you can always farm for it. But that's going to be about it for him. And then if we go through here, and then take a left, the next vendor will be right here.
Hey, want to make a trade?
But this week as well, not really selling much. Just your basic gear if you guys need any of this. But now we're going to go to DC, which is right up here. And we're going to be starting at the White House as usual. And then we will hit the Dark Zones last. Alright, and it looks like it's raining. At the front desk vendor this week, they are selling the Badger Tough 0F chest piece if you guys are looking for a perfectly unbreakable chest piece. But other than that, nothing too crazy. If you guys are looking for a armor regen roll, pretty much Halo Guard chest piece with critical chance armor, and you guys get rid of empathetic resolve and put something else, then you guys might find this useful. Now we're going to go under the helipad and go to the double doors that are right here, and this is where the clan quarters are located. Shout out to DOD and Kamikaze Von Doom. Take it right here, and this is where the clan quarters is located.
It's good to see you.
This week, the vendor is selling the Scalpel Sniper Rifle. This one has max marksman rifle damage if you guys are looking for that for your library, so you can have the max stat for snipers. They're also selling Umbra Initiative gloves if you guys need a pair of those. You can get them in the season rewards track, but if you're trying to get them, then essentially you could buy them here. But other than that, that's really going to be about it for the clan vendor and also the front desk vendor. Next is going to be the theater settlement. Usually I put a cut in here, but it's so quick with the Series X, you don't really have to anymore. And this week he's selling the Artist Tool if you guys are looking for a perfect rifleman or just trying to collect all the named weapons and gear. But that is pretty much really going to be about it. One weapon I'm going to point out for new people if you're just trying to find something to use. This M1A may not be too bad because it does have a damage talent on it, which is Ranger, which is pretty good for rifles, and it has damage charts off cover, so you might find this useful. Next is going to be the campus settlement, which is located on the left side of the map, and this will be the last settlement on the list. As soon as you get in, just go straight until you hit the tree. And then take a left and you will see the vendor for the campus settlement.
Good to see you, Agent.
She's right here. This week she's selling the Tabula Rasa. This has perfect steady handed on it, so if you guys are looking for that. But overall, nothing really too crazy that stands out this week. So far, the vendors haven't really had anything too exciting. Maybe next week we'll have better luck. Now to the Dark Zones. If you guys are new, you'll have to acquire the resources by deconstructing gear and extracting them, or open tiny low crates around the DZ to get the resources to buy these items. And sometimes they're selling the rock and roll, sometimes they're selling the apartment, you just never know. But this week, unfortunately, they're not. They're selling the Everlasting Gaze. This has a perfect reputation on it if you guys are looking for that. But that's really going to be about it for the DZ West vendor. And as for the resources, if you guys are going to farm for them, you can deconstruct gear and extract it. But just as a reminder for some of you new players who are hopping in, because I know we have quite a few due to the new update, players can steal those. So if you have them in your bag and you have 2 stacks or 3 stacks, how many you have in there, and you get killed, that's going to be a lot of resources someone can just grab up. The Swamp Chain is what's for sale at DZ South this week. Sadly, no apartment, like I said, which has perfectly unwavering if you guys are looking for that. But overall, that's going to be about it for DZ West and South. Now, the final Dark Zone is going to be DZ East. And this one does take a second to get to because as soon as you get in, you have to run through the Jurassic Park gate, as I call it, and run all the way down here. And you can always fast travel to the checkpoint, but it's just a force of habit. Since I've done so many of these resets for you guys, I tend to just run here. And it looks like someone actually just died in the Dark Zone. Just seen a dead person respawning.
Always happy to see it.
And this week they're selling the Claws Out at DZ East, if you guys are looking for that. which will cost you 152 resources. So if you guys had the money and you're looking for this, it's definitely worth grabbing. The GR9 is also a weapon as people are trying to find, because I haven't personally had a good one spawn yet or drop for me. So if you're trying to get this is one of the guns that was dropped in the previous update. This one's not too bad. If you want to optimize it and make it a little better and reroll preservation off of it and get a damage talent, then you might want to grab this. But overall, that's going to be about it for this week's vendor reset, and I do apologize for it being pretty quickly. I just wanted to get this out for you guys so you can see what's for sale. And it is very early when I'm making this, so I do appreciate all the support. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys later. I feel the G5 gum. Holy shit!
Great, my Ford F-150.
No, Kane! Oh my god, his body's in the wall!
Oh god.
I knew you were gonna fucking do it! Oh, yeah, fucking sake! Jesus.
Still got stuck here. I'm jumping off the pier again with the car.
Just don't hit me while I'm in the water.
Yeah, I'm not going that fast, so you might die. Jesus.